Okay, so I guess we're doing this. I didn't expect that I was going to be live like right away, but here we are. Welcome to my base. We're playing Palworld, and I had originally planned to do remake this morning, but I decided to download this update on Thursday, and it has completely taken over my life, so I figured, why not? So to bring you up to date on what we got going on here, if you have never played this game before, it is the one that everybody keeps referring to as Pokemon with guns. It is a little bit more than that. It's kind of a survival construction sandbox, whatever you want it to be, kind of game. And I have been playing it for about a year, and it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I like the art style of Pokemon a lot. I do not necessarily enjoy the gameplay of Pokemon. I find it kind of boring, if I'm being completely honest. I know that's probably sacrilegious for a millennial to not love Pokemon. I like the art. I like the characters. I like the art style. I do not enjoy the gameplay. So this is much more my speed, and you know, maybe a little less explaining, a little bit more playing. So let's just kind of get on with it. Right now, I am trying to get a better set of cold-resistant armor so that I can go to a new biome, because this is an exploration game at the end of the day. This is the map of where we are and where we're headed. All the black parts, obviously, the parts I haven't been yet. This is all the parts that are opened up that have blue eagles are parts I've been to. So I've been busy. I started a completely new save file on Thursday night, and I don't want to know how many hours I've spent since then. I really don't want to know. Absolutely don't want to know. But I am at level 58. I am using, like most people who play this game, like tweaked world settings that for a little quality of life. Like I don't have the weight limits cranked up quite so high. I don't have the I have my stamina dialed down a little bit. The drop rates are up, and I'm getting 2.5 times XP, which is low compared to how some people play it. So you know, it's a fun game at the end of the day. My ultimate goal is to create this. I have been thinking about this ever since I started thinking about streaming, but, you know, I came from the world of dead malls before I started doing video games, and we're playing Palworld, so I'm going to make a base that looks like a mall, and it's going to be the Palaria. So join me in enjoying the quest for the Palaria on Sunday mornings, I guess, if anybody tunes in for this. We're going to do what we did with Final Fantasy VII. We're going to cut it up into shorts, and we're going to see what the people say. And chances are what's probably going to happen is my husband got a new drawing tablet, so we are engaging in solo activities today. I'm probably going to download Remake at some point, and I am probably a really, really brave person getting online as a, you know, approaching mid-40s woman with no makeup on, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I couldn't tear myself away from the game long enough to put some on this morning. So, we'll see how it goes. My armor's almost done. Is that more cold resistant than the one I've got, though? Do I have a schematic for the cold weather undershirt? No, but I know where I can buy one. Okay, so let's just do that. How many dog coins do I have? There are so many different kinds of currency and things you can use to purchase and obtain things in this game. Like, I played... I had a lot of time on my hands last summer, and I played this game a lot last summer, and I'm still lost, based because they've added so much in 1.0. But yeah, I mean, I was pretty good before. Like, I had beaten all the raid bosses and everything. Like, I had, you know, come close to completing the game. So the next thing I need to do, so I decided that I was going to go obtain some I think this is the church, yeah. I need to go talk to this dog coins guy and get an undershirt to wear underneath my armor so that it protects me against cold a little better. Otherwise... And this is the only, like, main complaint I have about bugginess. I'm playing this on an Xbox Series X, and this is the only complaint I have about bugginess is that when you switch scenes, sometimes the game is freezing on me for a few seconds. It hasn't actually, like, crashed or frozen, but it gets stuck for a few minutes, like it's saving, or like it needs a load screen that isn't there. Well, you used to be able to buy those from them. Let me go out to the, they've changed around where you can buy things, too. So I'm going to go out to Dune Shelter and see if they have them out there. Because I know at one time you could buy them from the Dune Shelter guy. Because that's really the major time that you kind of start to feel like you need something like that. Because the desert, surprisingly, like you feel like you're going to have to prepare for heat when you go to the desert, but it gets really, really cold at night. Okay, alright, so I'm heading up here. I'm trying real careful, like, this game doesn't really have any background music to speak of, so I don't know what I want to play in the background. I do want, like, some mood-setting kind of vibes, so I'm just playing, like a lo-fi Nintendo kind of, mix. There we go. Yeah, Chiltendo Deluxe is what this is. Alright, undershirt. Come on. Okay, you can't buy it from him. Oh, you can just buy armor from him now. I don't remember who I was obtaining those from so much before. Like, I feel like I had them. Well, I'm gonna go check Fisherman's Point, and then I'm just gonna go about my business, because I can't just put everything on hold for that. I'll just go back and make the cold resistant armor if I have to. I have like a slightly upgraded version of the regular armor, so I'm trying to avoid having to use the cold resistant because it's not as protective. I mean, it's going to keep me from dying in the sense that I'm not going to die from cold exposure, but it's not going to protect me as well when I'm in a fight. So it's everything in this game is a trade-off. Any game like this, I just want to say up front, I am not a super like min-maxer type. Like, you know, I'm probably playing the game in a way that is technically incorrect a lot of the time, and I don't care. So, you know, think what you want. That's fine. Like, you know, I'm a girl playing video games on the internet. No matter how I do it, it's going to be wrong. So I'm just going to not worry about it. All right. All right, how many we got? So, okay, 238. So I got, ooh, stamina remedy. I'll use that real quick. Okay, palmetto armor. Can I buy crude oil from either of these guys? I really doubt it. No. No, that would be a little too much to ask. I have to be able to farm that. I have the spot picked out for my next base. There are a lot of high-level pals there, and I am not confident in my base pal's ability to survive living there long enough to get anything done yet, so I'm giving myself some time. I really hope the audio is... As always, when I record this stuff, the audio is getting put onto a separate track. So, you know, if the audio is wonky now, when I go to rebroadcast, it's going to be fine. Okay, what am I here to do? I need the cold-resistant pal armor. Let me see, how much palmetto do I have the ability to make right now? 20. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that. Okay, so pal metal was made out of what? I am making the wrong thing. I don't need plasteel, I need pal metal. You need quartz for that? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Okay. This is like, I need this, but I need this. And then I need this because I need this. And then because I need this next thing, I need the first thing. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some cold resistant armor. Go get ourselves some quartz. And we'll just start going about our merry way, right? They've rebalanced how much certain things get used now, too, which is kind of tricky. Now, let's see. Do I have... I have the ability to set, I think, to set up a quartz quarry. I need one more ancient technology point and I can do that. Okay, this armor should work. This is another situation where I'm probably like a bad player, but if I'm not using that armor anymore and it's not like particularly good, I'm just going to get rid of it. I like the way that looks. I've got to get my Blaze Howl's levels up a little bit, so let's do that. Stow some things. See how my pals are doing on food. Did I just see a... Do I have a visitor? No. Okay, let's make some flour. Alright. Okay, so I have my armor. I am going to go get some quartz and try and explore some more of this area up here because I have to go to this section here. So I think this is probably the best place to travel to. This is all an experiment. I really hope that this is going to go the way I hope and that I'm not like just upsetting people left and right by doing Palworld this morning instead of Final Fantasy, but you know, we're trying to figure it out. I've only got 65 subscribers, so if you're going to experiment, do it early because, you know, all that stuff, so. Plus, this is a brand new game. It's getting a lot of people talking about it, so I thought that, you know, this would be a good situation where maybe we can introduce my channel to some new eyeballs, new viewers. Oh, it's still too cold up here. I don't have a... No, my Blaze Howl will warm me up. I just can't ride him. So I'm just going to have him follow me. Defensive. Come on, buddy. That is something that they did kind of fix in this new one, that even if your pal is not, like, you can't ride him yet, that you can still use their heat to keep yourself warm. Because if you notice, like, I've got a little temperature gauge down in the bottom left. It's red and blue on each side. And you can see that when I let my Blaze Howl out, I stop being, like, dangerously cold and losing health over it. So I'm just going to leave my Blaze Howl out. Because he's defensive right now, so he's not going to attack anybody I don't ask him to. So that's fine. Ooh, Munchill. I don't have any Munchills yet. Do I want to try and catch them? No, I can't, because if I leave him out, he will attack them and kill them, and I won't get to catch them. And if I don't leave him. If I put him away, I'm gonna get too cold and get hurt, so. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Snowbound villager. So you're not a trainer in this game, because that's what Pokemon does, and, you know, we're pal tamers. We're taming them. We're not training them. I want my... They took their kitsune. Okay, so I have to go and try and get their... Okay, so the Mozzarella hamburger is going to increase work speed, make sanity decrease slower. I'm just going to take that back to my... Okay, the Eichler deer stew, we're going to eat that. All right, so put this away. I need to go back to my base and get something that is better cold protection than what I've got. I may have to wait until Pal Metal Armor, which I hope not. Oh, that's right, I needed quartz too. I'm gonna stay here long enough to I mean, I'm gonna get hurt, but one of my pals has the ability to heal me, so I mean, this is a calculated risk. This is a game of calculated risks. Is really at the end of the day what it is. Actually, I can leave my Blaze Howl out while I'm doing this. He can't help me mine, but he can cut down trees, but he can't mine. And I'm just going to get as much quartz as I'm able to carry and take it back to my base, because that's the thing that makes the most sense right now. One thing, it seems like it's a little better than than last time, but one thing that people consistently complain about with this game, which is in the mid-game, you tend to run into this bottleneck with resources, you know, things to make things out of, like weapons, armor, buildings, machines, things like that. They've added a lot more machines, so there's like a little bit of diversity there. But, you've got to be kidding me. You cannot tell me that my freaking controller's about to die. That is bad. I think I can charge it while I'm using it though, so... You know, I had thought about ordering a wired Xbox controller, and this is my sign that I need to do that. Okay, I have a cord, I just don't have it plugged into anything. Let me see if this works. There we go. Now we're charging. Okay, now we're good. Sorry about that. Got the really, really fun view of me climbing under my desk, which I'm sure was great. All right, back to mining. I love my Blaze Howl Noct. He's like I didn't have one of those last time, but he's actually super useful. He's kind of losing his mind right now, but don't worry about him. We'll figure. He's all right. Yeah, you know what? It's not gonna slow me down that much. And we can go right back there now because we opened up the fast travel, which is the goal. I really one great strategy with this game is to like try to open as many fast travel points as you can and then come back. All right, where is my guild chest? There we go. What did I say I needed quartz for? Pal metal. Okay, so I need palladium fragments now, which I should have plenty of because I have stone. I have like a lot of stones, so. And part of it too is that like my base is like kind of in halves right now, and I need to make it all at the same level. You know what? Fine. Let's just go ahead and max it on out. That's fine. Okay, now I want to make that saddle for my blaze hell if I can do that. I don't have enough palladium fragments, so we just gotta kind of sit and wait. Because I either need something warm I can ride or better armor. And I don't have either of those things. Okay, I've already got that. Do I have that? Yeah, I already have that too. And I'm just gonna assign something to the crusher. That's fine. How many dog coins did I say I had? 196, which isn't enough to get the other thing I kind of want, so. Can I make more refined? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make more refined ingots while I'm waiting. I think I can do the cryogenic crusher soon. Do I have any money? I don't really have any money either, so I can't even buy any. I've got about the best weapon I can use right now. I mean, I've got an SMG. I've got tons and tons of artillery for it. I've got... I mean, I can't catch... So where am I headed now? Oh yeah, I can't do anything with that until I get better armor. And I have to wait until I have palladium to be able to make better armor. I mean, I guess... Well, one thing I could do is go... Well, eh. I'm gonna feed him this cheeseburger so that he works faster. Hamburger, excuse me. No, it's not a cheeseburger, it's a hamburger. Yeah, I think it's time I start tearing down some of this stuff and, Okay, yeah, that's actually totally doable. The mix I've got playing in the background is just like some random lo-fi Nintendo stuff, so it's gonna kind of be a mix of a lot of things. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, foundations. This is not a foundation, this is a roof. And I'm just trying to put some supports under my building so that it'll let me build it further. I'm just going to take this all the way out to the edge so that I know where the edge of my base is. Oh, come on. Let me put it there. I can't really do anything with this until I get some of this stuff taken care of. Let's see if I can make any pal metal yet. Yeah, I can. Some. 13. I'm just gonna go buy more palladium. I'm fairly sure I can buy it. Which I know, like, I should be mining for it, and I know I should be, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm just gonna go buy it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go buy it. That's fine. I've kind of been awake since 4:30, so I'm probably gonna get extra weird here shortly, so, you know, look forward to that. Oh, you really can't buy... You know where I can get some palladium fragments? I'm just going to go right on down here and go in this cave that's not open right now. You see how good of an idea that was? Oh, there's another one north of here. Yeah! I think it's in the base of this cliffside over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, there it is. This game will send you on a wild goose chase. Like, oh, I need this because I need this because I need this because I need this. Where am I? What the heck just happened? Yes, I want to go. I want to go in the dungeon and not be stuck on the wall anymore. Thank you, Palworld, for being extra weird as always. Just take care of it. Just... You see that? All the palladium I could ever want. That's right, buddy. Hop. Let me hop aboard and let's go. You give this game a chance. It is really fun. It can kind of be whatever you want it to be, really. I probably get overly creative with the way I'm doing it, but yeah, our ultimate goal is to build a really cool mall in the Cherry Blossom Island. That is what we're gonna do. Okay, now I went and got all that Paldium. I do want to get my Blaze Howl saddle because if I have that, I don't have to worry quite so much about being cold. Yeah, we can do that now. Yeah, he only needs 36, so let's do that. And he's still making all this palmetto. Yeah, honestly, just having the saddle for the Blaze Howl would solve a lot of the problem. Because the only time I have to get off the PAL is when I have to talk to someone, which is not that big of a deal. Like, it's not going to kill me that fast. Like, it used to be, like, almost instant. Like, you let yourself out of that fast travel, and if you weren't wearing proper armor, you would die, like, immediately, which was really, really frustrating. They've made a lot of changes. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until my saddle's done and go about my business. I think that's gonna solve my problem. I can't help him. Like, he can help me, but I can't put another pal on it. So wait, is Quiver an ice, or is he a... He's water-based. He's water, grass, and dragon type. Oh, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have no problem beating Shadowbeak. I say that, like, this isn't... They've rebalanced things. I don't know what to expect. Almost all the boss battles that I've done so far, I found to be easier than they were previously, so I guess we're going to find out, right? That's just the name of the game. We are just going to find out. Let me make sure my food situation is doing good. You guys better not be eating all my flour again. I'll help him. This is the kind of action and excitement you can look forward to when playing Palworld. Holding down a button for a long period of time. And yeah, I am totally ordering a wired Xbox controller, like, immediately. Although I am going to have to rethink where my Xbox is on my desk. Which is fine. Alright, back to our originally scheduled program. Unless I've got enough palmetto to make that armor now, which I doubt I do. Yeah, I have 4 and I'm gonna need 49. So let's just let it go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do my thing otherwise in some other way. We're gonna try it anyway. I don't know how fast he moves when you're riding him either. He's probably pretty slow. I gotta get more energy drink in me. Do I want to try to catch these munchels now? These guys aren't exactly what you call aggressive, as you can see. I also just realized that it's not quite as cold out here at night. I'm probably wasting... I am probably making people so mad because I'm wasting these kind of expensive balls on level 30 Munchils. You know, whatever. Yeah, I also just learned that it's not nearly as cold out here at night or during the day. It's at night that it's so dangerously. What? Oh, hello. Okay, let's get their kitsune back. Oh, these guys are gonna be... They're so dead. Okay, now I'm a little warmer because I'm sitting on my blaze howl. Okay, so... What on earth are these Bushies doing out here? Okay, 50 meters that way. What am I looking for? Oh, he's in a Pal ball. Or Pal sphere. It's not a ball, it's a sphere. Okay. Alright, anyway. Whee! Back down here where the Munchils are probably still mad at me. Yay! Whee! I'm a big purple glowing tiger with wings and horns. Yay! He's like evil Falcor. Woo! Come here. Oh, these guys have got a fire. I'm going to be warm out here. Talk. Search for clues in the abandoned ruins. Okay, so that actually is quite a bit further south. So we don't have to worry quite so much about getting cold. Yeah, it's due south 600 meters, so it's almost a kilometer south, so it is a little warmer down there. I guess I'll just hop out here. Do I want to try to catch some chillets while we're down here? Yes, I do. I sure do. Yes, I do. Come on, Quivern. Let's go see what's down here. It still amazes me because like all this stuff was here in the previous version of the game and I expected them to populate this with like quests and like maybe some shops or, you know, something, because this just seems like they put so much effort into making this look cool like this and they didn't put anything here. So it's honestly a little frustrating, but overall I am still very happy with the way that the new game is. What is this? There's something down here that I need to look at. Examine. Do I just have to go back to where they were? Yeah. Alright, so I need to go find a fast travel point. Ooh. Is she a boss? Like, I feel like she's standing up here like she wants us... Ooh. I'm never gonna turn down gold. Spheres? More keys? Yeah, we're going way up there. He was much slower than this in the previous version of the game, if you can believe it. Like, a lot of the mounts aren't very fast. I have one mount that I always use, and I am nowhere near the point where I'm going to be able to catch one of those, so we're just going to have to deal with what we've got for right now. But he's so cute, right? Like, you get to a point where you don't really you're not really bothered by how slow your pals are because they're so freaking cute, right? Like, you can't get mad. It's not like playing Ark where you get mad at some ugly dinosaur. This is... He's so cute. He's so cute. This whole game is so cute. Everything. Well, some of them aren't. I just want to ride on my blaze helm just because I can. I need to name my pals. She... I think we're going to call her that. They stole her kitsune to use on experiments. So now I have to go find this person who got hurt by Victor. I don't have any fast travels. Well, I kind of have a fast travel that's sort of over there, so I'm at least going to travel over there so it's not quite as far. This is new. The having to search for clues as to why you're taking them down is new to this version of the game. Previously, they were just bosses. They were just items on a checklist that you just checked off. This game didn't really have much of a story to speak of at all. So, yeah. This is really just, this morning is just kind of testing out how this works and whether or not this is worth doing. I guess I'm not really going to find out until I get a little bit more. I'm going to try and take out this Rayhound because I think, oh, well, Rayhound is electric. So I really need an Earth pal for that. I think my Chillet can probably do it though. See what you can do, buddy. We'll respawn right there at that fast travel if we can't get it done, so it's fine. I'll take out his little friend over here. And you can't catch these. Like, that kind of sucks, but you can't catch the predator pals. You do get stuff for them. They're worth catching because you get the souls and the predator cores, which you can use to make stuff. Okay, we've already done that tower. Get that electric organ. I don't want to waste anything. Oh, you're just like a wild quiver that died? Oh no, baby bear. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah, buckle up. I get really sad when the cute pals get killed. As I think most people do. I haven't watched anybody else stream this, so I don't know whether anybody else gets like all sad about their pals. I know people get sad about their Pokemon. That Chillet that I have in my party is... I always have to have a Chillet as kind of like my main. They're just so cute. I have like a cat who's just kind of moves like Chillet. He's like big and floppy and squishy and... I don't know. He reminds me of my cat. Okay, time to switch mounts. Because it's nighttime in the wilderness. Do we want to try and take him out? Because we're fire-based, so that shouldn't be hard at all. That's a level 48, though. Let's give him a shot. You killed my mount? Oh, I am so gonna die. This was so stupid. Yep. It was freaking dumb, but I did it anyway. I'm so stupid. Alright, should I go back to... I have to go back to my base because I gotta put my pal back in my pal box and let him live. Oh, this is bad. I shouldn't have done that. The thing about those predator pals is they're really, really aggressive. They're very, very high stat for the level that they are. So they're like the equivalent of a normal pal that's like 10 levels below that. It's insane. But we're just gonna put our little buddy back in our pal box for now. I don't think I really have anything else that's fire-based that... Okay, let's make some pal metal ingots. Let's make a lot of them. I have the coal. That's the armor I'm already wearing. I need this armor. And I only have 13 of the 49 pieces of pal metal that I need. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess I could go right back there, but I don't have any ability to keep myself warm. I don't think I really have anything else fire-based that I can ride. I know something we can go do. That'll kill some time and get us some points and some loot. Hopefully. If they haven't moved these around, I know where it is. Yeah, I want to go east. That's not... Yeah, the other... It's a cold-resistant metal armor, so it's not really going to help me with being hot, so I'm just going to let it ride. I want to kind of go this way. Ooh, I can get that. Okay, pal. No pun intended. There's a few things over here. There's a big enemy faction base over this way, which is why I'm here. But these towers are new, and you get some pretty good loot for them, so we're going to go ahead and start with this. Ooh, what are you? You're new. Moldron. Okay, that's a Reptyro. I've already got one of the... I mean, I've seen those before. They're cool. And you just want to fill it in without having to double back over. It's really easy. Do I want to try and catch one of those Moldron things? Because... I mean, they're not really super high level, but there's kind of a lot of them, and I don't want to get hurt. Oh, it's too hot. If I can get down to the area that doesn't have quite the, There we go. Really nice. And that just opened up the map on this whole side of the screen. I just want to see if this faction base is still over here. Yeah, it is. I'm at least gonna get the thing off the top. Like, I don't really feel like this, like I'm hot and I'm getting hurt. But it's not like it's not doing enough damage to me to really matter that much for this purpose anyway. Like, I don't know if I really want to go down and fight. I'm at least gonna mark it on my map, though, that it's here. You know, if I could mark it properly. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna... honestly, I'm just gonna keep heading east so I can get down to a part of the board that is not quite so hot. Before it kills me would be preferable. But I'll take what I can get. If I see another one of those Moldron things, I'm going to try to catch one. I'm wanting to say that there is a variant of that one as well. It's either Moldron Primo or Moldron Christ, and it's like either blue or white. That's something else I want to catch. They have a Gloopy Primo now that's pink, and I really want to catch one. Okay. And Bushi used to be aggro, and he's not anymore. What have you done to Bushi? You de-Bushified him. But we did get some loot. And gave my pals back at the base some time to get some work done. So hopefully they're able to provide me the supplies that I need right now to continue on with my mission. Let's go back and see. For right now, I'm actually okay with just going across the way there to that cave and getting 300 Paldium, because that's actually easier than dealing with the Crusher, honestly. Okay. How are we doing over here? He's not exactly the fastest worker, unfortunately. We're gonna try to fix that, but we're not quite there yet. All right, give it time. We've got some munchel meat. I guess I just got to give him some time. I mean, it is daytime again, so I guess I can go back up to the... Is my Blaze Howl still dead? Because that would... that's kind of the other deciding factor, is whether or not my Blaze Howl is still dead. He got a minute and a half. So we're just going to let it ride. We're just going to hang out for here for a minute and a half. Okay, we're gonna need more refined ingots after this, and then I can start tearing this down. I'm trying not to tear anything down until I have an adequate replacement for it already, and I just haven't completed that task yet. This is a very ugly base. Like, I am not going to mince words about that. This is a hideous base. Like, it is not pretty. This is not one that you visit to enjoy the beautiful aesthetics, unfortunately. I don't have any stones. Or palladium fragments. You know what? Yep, we're going back to the cave. Because I can get both of those things in there. Yeah, this cave should be open. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yep, I'm just gonna go in there, get me some stones and some palladium. Waiting for it to finish freezing. All that high quality indie developer. You know, honestly, this game is less janky than a lot of major studio games I've played in the last couple years, so I'm really not being serious when I'm bitching. Like, this is actually has played remarkably well for a game that I played within hours of you know, 1.0 release a couple days ago. Like, this is I haven't had it crash on me really anything. It used to crash on me all the time when it was an early release. And it doesn't anymore. It used to crash on me all the time, and yet I still played it enough to become, like, hopelessly hooked on it. Like, I cannot recommend this game highly enough. It's so much fun. Do I need sulfur? No, I don't really need sulfur. I need palladium. But if I can get some money in the meantime... Bye. 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 These guys are way below my level. That was not impressive at all. Like, that was just sad that I'm even thinking that that's good. And once you have a flying mount, this becomes even easier because you can just go right over top of it. And not have to worry about getting caught up somewhere. So two things that I did not know when I first started playing this game that would have saved me a lot of trouble is that, number one, these flowers that you see, it's not readily apparent what they're for. They are, you use them to make medicine to permanently enhance your stats. They are actually extremely useful. Do not pass those up. Like, always catch those. You're going to have to find a place on your base to keep them because you don't get very many at once, but they are definitely worth it. It is a permanent stat increase. Like, that is well worth the trouble of having to pick that up. And we've got 205 palladium fragments. And I'm not that concerned about the stone. Like, I mean, I can get stone when I'm in here, but there's also, like, rocks everywhere in this game. Like, that's... it's almost, depending on how you manage your base, it can become almost annoying how many rocks you end up with until you need them, and then it's like you can never get enough no matter how busy your pals are, and no matter how much you grind them. Like, it feels like there's certain things you can never really get enough of at points in the game, and between level 45 and 60 is when you start feeling like that. And since I'm at level 59 right now, I am kind of in the middle of that section of the game where my main obstacles right now are the bottlenecks with resource production. And the last time I played, I had a little bit of help from my husband, and he's like maybe one of the most logistically minded people I've ever met, so I never really had to worry about resources. I mean, I did a lot of it on my own, but not all of it. Yeah, I go away. I don't care about you. Like, this is a low-level dungeon. Like, this is like a beginner-suitable dungeon that I'm in right now because it just happens to be adjacent to where my base is. But levels are levels, and you do get level building items that are useful no matter what stage of the game you're in. Like, I get ancient technology points that I actually think I desperately needed. Yep, I needed 5 technology points to open up the quartz quarry. There we go. I cannot believe how bright. I just got new lights, in case I look a little different than when I was streaming Final Fantasy, that's why. But they're panel lights, RGB panel lights that are meant to work with my Stream Deck, and like I cannot get over how bright they are. They're on the lights I have on right now, they're on 15%, and they're like almost too bright for me to be able to comfortably game with them on. There's my base from a distance. It's so ugly. Like, it's the ugliest freaking thing ever. But, you know. Oh, there's a stone. See, there's one right there. Do you see all those big gray lumps? That's the stones. Like, this is not a difficult thing to obtain. These aren't exactly a rare resource. Oh, well, that's actually not what that is. Let's go find one that we can dig at. I think that's this one down where the tree is. Yeah, this is an actual, like, resource stone. They're a little flatter than that one I was trying to destroy before. And I'm just going to get as many as it'll let me carry. That should be plenty. Really, what I'm trying to do is set up an expedition thing, because the pals that you're not using, you can send them on, like, basically on jobs. And, Alright, there's my base. Oh, there's another cave down there too. It's like right below my base. Sweet. I didn't know that was there. Alright, let's build that expedition station, because I really could use it's just a way to get a little extra resources, because you have all these pals sitting in your pal box that aren't really doing anything a lot of the time. So, you know, this thing's absolutely ridiculously sized. I mean, look at how big it is. I wish it was a little smaller. Okay, so from this one we get coal, ore, some meats. Yeah, I'm just gonna... This one... Do I have... It's better than nothing. And get my blaze howl back out now. I got hurt by falling down. That was dumb. Unless it sent my... Oh, he went on the trip. She went on the trip with everybody else. Okay, so maybe we don't take her. Do I have another blaze howl? No. Well, that's okay. I don't think I really need the blaze howl. It's the chillet and the quiverin that I'm worried about being able to beat Victor and Shadowbeak with. Okay, I have the regular cold-resistant palmetto armor, but I don't have quite enough for the rare. And I only need, what is that, 14 more? I'm just gonna hang out for a while then. Actually, a great thing for me to do right now would probably be to set up a new pal statue and enhance my pals. What's Chillit's attack at now? 1119 for being at a level 56 and no star levels yet. He's doing really good. So, yeah, let's hang out for a few more minutes, get this, see whether we can get this PAL medal done. See if I can get any research done. Let's do that. Assign somebody to that. I've been using SecMed a lot for my my research lab because she's kind of small. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just use the Pen King. Roasted land ball, Munch Hill steak, mozzarella steak, broiled dumud. You know what? We've caught a lot of dumuds. Let's make some broiled dumud. There's a lot of pals that you can eat in this game. Like it's, I actually kind of appreciate, honestly, that they're being realistic about, yes, some of these animals are to be eaten. Some of these animals are resources, and we use their hides and their horns for things. Like it is the circle of life, and I feel like that's almost a little less dishonest than Pokemon because somebody's eating cheeseburgers made out of something. That's all I've got to say. And you can play this game without killing any of without, butchering your pals or having to eat them. Like, I suppose you probably could figure out a way to, because you can make salads, you can make dumplings, there's mushrooms in the game. Like, if you didn't want to kill your pals, or if you only wanted to kill fish or something, or only pals you don't like, you could do that. They did do well that the most common meat pals are ones that are basically like a gummy bear. Like, they have no personality. Like, nobody loves them. They're just, it looks like a gummy bear, like, that you eat. It's very food-like. It's like a marshmallow made out of chicken. I'm surprised they didn't write in that they don't have any bones. See, now I'm getting comfortable enough that I can start making jokes, and now we're gonna have fun. Sorry about that. There's certain things you don't want on camera, right? And we're mining. We're getting lots of coal. I should probably put a stone quarry up here because I had to take that down when I moved. Yeah, I can put a stone quarry up here. Or when I started moving things around, I took it down. Okay, I have to wait until I'm able to make refined ingots again to be able to replace that weapon assembly line. I have to be able, you know what, I'm not going to need any new weapons before that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Because I'm going to have enough refined metal ingots to make the replacement for it pretty soon. So I'm just going to not worry about it. Get rid of these stairs because I'm not going to need them anymore. Foundations, square, square, square. And I think that this, yeah, this is going to make for the last triangle foundation I have to put around that PAL box. And I'm just going to put the foundation going all the way back to the wall. because this is now joined up with the other foundations, so they're all at the same correct height. So this should really solve a lot of problems for me. Oh, wait, no. Is that at the same level? Can you tell? Yeah, that is. Where's the edge of the base going out this way? Okay, that's the edge of the base. I know it seems goofy that I do it this way, but I always want to know where the edge of the base is. So I know just how far I can plan to go out. And then I'm going to put my stairs going down. Oops, did I make that facing the wrong way? That's what we want. Yeah, we can probably, and I'm just gonna make steps going all the way up. Maybe they don't need to go quite up that high then. I don't think I really need a four wide stairs. I think that's plenty of stairs. Yeah, that's plenty of stairs. That's a nice big staircase. All right, so the next thing I need to do is figure out is get rid of this. But the thing is that when you get rid of it, the items that are in your pocket, the stuff that it was made out of goes immediately back into your pocket. I kind of want to cover up the outside of this. Will it let me put a wall here? No. That's fine though. So I want to put all my electricity infrastructure here. And I'll put my... Okay, that gave them a little bit more time. So he must have gotten done. Okay, there's not enough electricity because the Dazzy wasn't... Okay, I gotta assign the Dazzy back to the... There's not enough electricity, and I need to assign my power generation... Oh, it's not done being built yet. That's what it is. They're not done building it yet. That's why they can't make power. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, let's get Dazzy on the power generator, and we should be back in business very quickly. Do I have enough pal metal yet to make that armor? No, I've got 44, I need 49. I am really, really cautious. I'm overly cautious when I play this game, so I apologize. I am probably boring because I'm not just gonna like run in like, oh yeah, we have like the beginner level novice armor. Let's go fight the big boss now. Some people do that. I don't. You know why? Because I'm too old for that shit. I keep hearing something weird coming from down here. Okay. What else is there that I don't have right now? All right, put that in the... And I gotta pick this up, which is probably like 1,000,000 ores. No, it's not, actually. They've been doing a good job at picking up their after themselves, which makes me happy. So our goal here is to get rid of anything that does not conform to the foundation levels, basically. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. There are probably people who are going to be irritated that I am not truing up my the grain direction of the decking. Like, I will admit that it kind of bothers me too, but I'm not really interested in having to do all that right now. Okay, so I think they're done with the crusher. Yeah, you know what? Just cancel it. That's fine. Just give it to me. That's fine. Stow it. Let's just get this over with. Because we know, I know, I'm not going to be happy until I get this dealt with. I can't really delete the... Can I delete the one he's standing on? No, he's just gonna keep standing on nothing. I'm gonna have to get rid of the logging base altogether. Do you know how much wood I probably just picked up? $337 wood. Okay, and I'm just gonna lay down foundation going all the way out to the edge, just so I know where the edge of my base is. And also, I mean, like, if you're, you know, this is not, if it wasn't your first base and you get the luxury of having like a little bit to start with, don't put your pal box down first. Put a foundation under it, because once it's down, there's nothing you can do about it, and it just kind of has to stay that way forever. And then you end up having to put your PAL box in a hole like I did. And it's just not cute. Like, it really bothers me. It's bothering me more than I want to say that my PAL box is down in a hole like that. But the problem is, I've built this entire base around it. If I get rid of that PAL box, instantly about half the structures on my base will disappear, because there's certain things you can't have that aren't on a base. So if I get rid of that, like, it's immediately going to just... And I don't want to put all that together. And you don't want to see my face if I do that. Like, you really don't. Like, I'm not a rage gamer, but there were times last summer that this game would, like, crash on me, or I'd accidentally delete something, or I'd forget to save. And, I was not a happy camper. I was so unhappy. Okay, Dazzy, come on, honey. Go do some work. I need something nocturnal that generates electricity. I don't know what I have to breed my Dazzy with to get a Dazzy knocked, but maybe that's what I need. All right. So I've got all that space to work with now. This is incredible. Okay, this is great. This is exactly what I needed. So now I can put my tree base down, and I'm not going to put the other one down yet because I need hardwood for that. We should have electricity. We have electricity coming. Well, actually, I will show you what's going on with the electricity. So this is actually where the electricity gets generated. And this is basically a bank of batteries. So if you have a couple of these, you don't need a nocturnal electricity generating PAL. Like, I don't have tons and tons of things on my base that are generating electricity, that need electricity, but I do have things. There is one item coming up that I feel like if electricity is going to be a bottleneck, that's going to be where it is, because it's... Previously, you had to find these oil nodes in the ground to be able to extract, like crude oil out of the ground. So now they have a rig that will go deeper and deeper so that you can get your crude oil outside of an oil thing, but they make it sound like it uses a lot of power. Okay, I only need 2 more palmetto ingots. Let's freaking go. Come on. And I guess the good news is we probably have tons and tons of coal. Like the refined metal ingots, I'm not going to be that worried about. Yeah, I think going forward, what the plan is that the Sunday morning streams may end up being Palworld, and then the Saturday night, evening week is going to end up being Final Fantasy. Because this just suits my energy on Sunday morning a little bit better, because I'm not having to read quite so much. We're just trying to have a chill time. I've been busy all week. I work a full-time job. Like, it's Sunday morning. Nothing's going on. This is my ritual that I do on Sunday morning. Wake up and play some kind of grindy video game, so I decided to start streaming it so other people could watch. Because, I mean, if I'm gonna sit around and play video games and not, do other content, because I'm having trouble traveling right now, why not make it work for me? All of my YouTube stuff has always been about, like, trying to show you, take you someplace you haven't been before. So really we're just going someplace virtual now. Are my pals still on expedition? Like, actually it tells you when they come back now, which is kind of nice. So we've got our expedition station up top here. And there's virtually no limit to how tall you can make a base. I mean, it gets to a point where it's kind of unwieldy for both you and your pals to get around in. But like my last base, it was more like big, wide open pavilions like this, because I really don't like putting walls around everything, because it's harder for me to get in and out, because then you have to go all the way to the bottom floor and come all the way back up. So my structures tend to have a lot of like big open pavilion type designs. Like my pals mostly have like open air dormitories, as you can see. We've got to be there. We've got to be there. Come on. Give me my armor. We've only got one left. Oh, yay. Okay, good. Give that. I need you to take care of that right now. I think I might want to wait until my Blaze Howl is available, because the enemy we're fighting is going to be fire and dark. He's ice and dark. So I need dragon and fire. So I need either... Really, the ideal thing for me to have to fight this would be a Blasmut Ryu, but if I was able to get a Blasmut Ryu right now, I wouldn't be worried about fighting Shadowbeak, so... This is gonna take them a while. I have a really fast handiwork pal in my party, so I'm just gonna let him out. How many dog coins do I have? Like, I keep asking about the dog coins, but you can get some really good stuff this way. Oh, that didn't really do anything. Okay, I've got a lot of precious claw. I'm gonna use this on him. I don't know if that's anything worth a damn, but we're gonna use it. Aqua gun. Oh. That's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work out good. Because I think the next thing I have to do is actually fight Victor, if I'm not mistaken. Search for the runaway researcher. Okay, so I still haven't quite found him yet, I don't think. Okay, Dazzy, I'm gonna need you to do a better job, sweetheart. This is like a major, major bottleneck. I feel like you could do a supercut of just Sekhmet dancing to stuff. I'm gonna go try to see if I can catch another Sekhmet, because she's really useful. I mean, the little dancing is fine. Like, I'm gonna get copyrighted struck to the back. Every time I see her doing that little dance, I just kept singing... Like, she's singing... Like, it looks like she's dancing to Espresso. Look at me, Depresso. There is a pal in this game called Depresso. He's great. Let me find Depresso. Just so I can make fun of him. I think yeah, there we go. That's Depresso. He's great. I love Depresso. Where's my armor? You're not working fast enough. Oh, there's not enough electricity. Oh, this is just... Why is she not working? Why is she on a break? What do I need to do to get another pal on my base? Yeah, the electricity is the problem right now. I'm gonna have to replace something with another Dazzy. No. And the problem is a lot of my good pals are currently on expedition. Sparkit, not great. The Univolt is on a expedition. I have a Grisbolt, but my Grisbolt is on expedition. You know what? We're gonna swap out the Dazzy for a Rayhound. Because he's level 4 and she's level... Well, she's also level 4. Well, heck, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know what? The Tombat doesn't really do anything. Let's swap out Rayhound for Tombat. Okay, I can't build that for quite some time. The biggest problem I'm having right now is that both my warm mounts and my armor are in limbo right now because of the lack of electricity. And I'm trying to fix this, but it's just, they're just not you know what, can I add another one of those? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Okay, help me build this, dude. Everything is just a chain reaction of, okay, what's broken now? I promise I'll wear makeup next time I play. Like, this has just been a whole weekend of just slacking off because of this stupid game. Okay, Rayhound. Get to work. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, this is gonna help. This is gonna help. I think we've got enough electricity going now that everything's moving again. Yeah, we've got power for that. Can I even make any new spheres? I want to keep those refined goods. I need those. Okay, let them keep working. Okay, Wispaw, get to work, buddy. I'm gonna work with him. Everybody can work together on this. So the lure with Wispaw, the little cat that's sitting next to me, in fact, I'll actually turn my camera so you can see him, is that those ghost hands that are hanging around his neck like a scarf are supposed to be the souls of all the owners that have taken care of that creature's kind in the past. So it's a cat that has the ghosts of all cat owners helping him cause chaos, and I love him. That is so my vibe. I love him so much. Look at his little face. Look at him. He's such a good boy. Okay, Blazehowl, I'm gonna need you to stop cooking and start making me some metal. Well, let's make you guys some lamb ball kebabs. Sort. You know, actually, I'm gonna take the dew mud. My team needs protein. Oh, yes. How did I get Mammarest curry? That's amazing. All right, let's make them some Munchel steaks. Like I said, so much food in this game. So much food. Just checking my phone to make sure the real world hasn't decided to call on me. Because nobody wants that. Because that's the thing that nobody tells you about streaming. Is they're like, oh yeah, playing video games, man. I can play that all day long. You don't think about how much time you spend sitting around like staring at your phone for 10 minutes at a time when you're playing video games. You got to stay engaged the whole time. Like you can't take a 10-minute break to go doom scroll. And that's the hard part because you're sitting here like, oh God, what are my friends saying? Like, what are they doing? Is something going on outside of this room? Like, what's going on? Please, please, somebody tell me. I need to look at my phone. Let me look at my phone. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, I never thought I'd get to a point like, oh yeah, I need to play video games to practice having a longer attention span. But here we are. Welcome to 2026, folks. I feel like I'm bitching a lot this morning. I'm really not bitching. I'm in a great mood. Come on, man. I just want to go fight Victor. I think when I finally get to the point where I can fight Victor this morning, that's when I'm probably going to take a break. And see what's going on elsewhere in the world that isn't in this room. Just to make sure that everything else hasn't burned down while I've been in here, you know. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, he's... All right, we're getting a little something. Are they done with their expedition yet? Because that's the other thing. My guess is that the expedition is going to end sometime around the same time they finish with that armor. Because it's like neck and neck which one's going to get done first. So I'm just going to wait for them both to finish. Like, I feel like you guys have just watched me, like, fly back and forth across my base. But the thing is, and I think that this is why people like watching Minecraft streamers, is because until you see how somebody else does their stuff, sometimes you can't figure out a good way to do your own. Like, I watch... My two, like, Palworld people that I watch on YouTube is I watch the Pal Professor and Vilestride plays, and I learned so much from them. So, like, maybe I can do that. Maybe you can see the way I do something and it'll tip you off. Like this whole, like, you know, having my base open across the middle because it makes it easier for you to fly in and out from level to level with your grappling hook and your parachute. That's always helped me. It makes me feel faster moving around my base, that I can get to everything quickly. Okay, and I need refined ingots, so hopefully by the time I'm done here... I have production assembly... Okay, so I have the production assembly line 2. I need weapon assembly line 2. And what were the other things that I have to build? I need a refrigerator, a fine metal chest, large pal bed. Yeah, we'll focus on that once we start beating some stuff. Like, I really need to increase my footprint in this world before I can start really committing to doing something crazy with my base. Let me look at my tech tree and see if there's anything new that I need to open up. Oh, we're definitely gonna need that. Can't wait till I get to level 62 and I get that fishing magnet. I'm at level 59, so I don't have far to go. That used to be one of my favorite things to do in this game, is you just get on a water pal and go out, you know, swimming through the ocean for loot. Okay, while I'm waiting for them to finish up, I'm going to go out in the desert and try to see if I can catch me another Sekhmet, because I really want one. I'd like to find another... I have a Tetrois, too. I just haven't really used him yet. Like, Tetrois would be best to use against... Do I have a water enemy that I have to fight yet? No, Earth is good against lightning. That's right. I actually don't know what, like, the new bosses are. So I need to go north. Look, mono fall damage. Woo! Your pals don't take fall damage. Oh, hello. Hi, fellas. I don't really want any trouble. Bye. I'm leaving. I'm looking for weird hoochie Animal Crossing Anka knockoff girls to dance in my base, I guess. Nothing weird. Nothing weird about that at all. Like, this isn't some kind of, like, weird, like, pervy thing. I just think she's fun. Like, there should be more dancing pals. Like, mostly it seems like you find she is usually by herself at the bottom of a dune. is usually where you find her. Like, you walk up and you'll see her, like, dancing at the bottom of the dune, and that's where she's at. I like this guy, too, so far. Like, I've got one of him on my base. So far, very happy with him. I have a couple Gildras. Like, I really wanted to catch a few of them because they're new. Okay, get some of this. Give my stamina. There she is. Do you see her? Off to the right out there. Let's go get her. What level is she? 41. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw the SMG at her. Reload. Get in there. Yay! Sekhmet! Let's see if we can find another one. We happen to be out here. We got time to kill. Let's go! Now we're having fun. What was that? Like, I just heard a... Oh, it's a... I could not care less about freaking Serpent. Serpent. Serpent USA. Oh no, that was Chilled. That wasn't one of the wild pals making noises. There's one. There's another segment. There she is. Well, I was just saying I wanted a ground type. Get in the ball. You're coming home with me. Don't die. Get in the ball. You're only level 40. Get in the ball. They're kind of wily. Now, there she goes. All right. Thank you. We got 2 more. This was worth the trip. I think this is a hyper... Oh, it's an ultra sphere. Hey, you can pick up ultra spheres out here. That's cool. That's a really good way to figure out about how difficult of an area you're in, is what level of spheres you're seeing just laying around. Because you see some legendary spheres just laying around for the taking, you're probably not going to have a good time out there. I've probably given my pals enough time to get the couple things they were working on done. I didn't get the notification that they're done with their expedition yet, though, so maybe, maybe not. I gotta figure out a different way to sit. That's my biggest problem, is I sit here like cross-legged in my chair, and then my legs fall asleep and I start feeling miserable and not feeling good, and I end up having to log off, and nobody wants me to have to do that. Well, there are probably a lot of people who would like for me to do that, but I don't want to, and if you're still watching this, you probably don't want me to, for, you know, whether you like me or don't like me. Articulating microphone arm, like do not stream without it. Are you guys done with my armor yet? Ugh. The good news is that I think both the pals who are working on my we're just gonna let you out too so you can look for that, because I need my blaze howl back and I need my armor. This is almost done, so I'm just gonna go sleep next to my pals and let some time pass. I don't know what this is, but it freaking slaps. This is great sounding. It's probably something from... It would be wild if it was something from Pokemon. Yeah, oops. I just kicked my iPad. So, excuse me for just one moment while I fix that problem. Okay, iPad has been retrieved from the floor. That's always good news, right? I always say that. Never leave your iPad on the floor. Unless you're on the floor with it. Okay. Alright. Sleep. Sleep. Okay, we are... Yeah, I'm picking up on the microphone loud enough. It's fine. On up. In progress. Still got a little ways to go. They're still working on my armor. I hope you don't think you're getting paid extra because this is taking you so long. I mean, I guess I am getting a chance to make them lots of yummy food while I'm waiting, so... Let's make them some steaks. Oh, I don't have a Pen King available to do any well, I've got a couple pals who do watering. If it turns out that I don't get anything from my expedition, I'm gonna be so mad. Let's just hang out here a minute. What else do I need? How much more pal metal does he have to go? Over 100. So it is going to take him a long time. One advantage to playing this on a private server is that your pals keep working when you're not playing the game. I think it's probably going to end up in a situation where my pals are my Xbox is just kind of on all the time. And they're just working when I'm working. They're back from their expedition. Soup's up. And you get those expeditions by beating the tower boss. Like the tower boss we're getting ready to go fight, we get another expedition available because of that. We'll take all this stuff. And we got some alright stuff. Did I get any ancient PAL manuscripts? No. That stinks. No, I did. I got 8 of them. Cool. No, actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna bring back my Blasmet and put him in the... Give him those. This is definitely Pokemon music playing in the background. This has got, like... This has got some big, like, Pepsi-Cola, Coca-Cola gloss, I don't give a damn vibes. Like, yeah, we're listening to Pokemon music in the background when we play Palworld because we just don't care no more. Okay, I did want to go ahead and use those on my Blasmet, or, yeah, it's not a Blasmet, it's a Blaze Howl. I'm calling him the wrong thing. He's a Blaze Howl Noct, is what Mother Monster is. Everybody's gonna attack a little harder now, so that'll be good. And I've got enough to feed everybody again. Okay, so I got the plasmid back. I'm gonna go and try to do this, like, talk to the researcher thing so that I don't have to do it again later. Or so that I don't have to do that, so I don't have to wait any longer, basically. So it's over here. So I need to fly, I need to go here. And we've got enough daylight left that I shouldn't, like, freeze to death. And I've got a fire-based PAL I can ride if it does get dark, so we're good. Okay, Quiverin, let's go, buddy. Am I Quiverin a boy or a girl? My Quiverin's a boy. I'm trying to decide what I want to name him, because I usually do name all my pals, but since the ones I've got in my party right now may end up getting condensed, or, you know, I may end up, you know, breeding one with better passives, I don't want to, like, get too attached to the ones I've got until I fully understand how the breeding thing works, because if I can just max out the one I caught, then I'm just going to stick with that, because there's all these different ways you can enhance your pals that you don't have to, like, breed perfect ones out of the gate. Because that gets to be, that is like a job. Like, if you want to breed, like, perfect pals, like, you have to either be, like, have your world settings on, like, the most forgiving mode, or you'd have to, like, buckle down for, like, 6 months. Like, this is what I'm doing for 40 hours a week, as I'm going to try to breed the perfect, you know, Frostallion or whatever. Most people, it's Jet Dragon. And no, I'm not going to call it Jetragon. It's Jet Dragon, okay? It's a dragon with jets. It's Jet Dragon. Yes, I will die on this hill. I'm probably not being very nice, but it bothers me when people call it Jetragon. That's not what it is. Question, what's your hot take that, like, nobody agrees with? Yeah, it's It's Jet Dragon. It's not Jetragon. What do we got? What do we got? Examine. Rotten luck. So basically the story with all these tower bosses is that they used to be leaders of these, like, you know, factions that have lost their minds over these spheres in one fashion or another. It's kind of the same story with every single one so far. They got a hold of this sphere and they changed and they got all greedy and started, you know, mistreating people. They used to be a good leader and now they're not. So, like, these spheres, you almost wonder if they're, like, evil, if they're, like, infinity stones, or... It's got more story than it used to have, but I'm not quite, you know, I don't fully understand, like, all of it yet. Like, this is all very new. Okay, so what do we got to do now? Okay, intense cold. Let's just head south. And, get on the plasmid. Alright, Mother Monster, let's go. Keep us nice and toasty. Ooh, I want you for my base at home. Get in the ball. You're coming with me. I need your fancy hat swanness to make me some fancy cloth. You can put her in your ranch back at your base and she will leave high quality cloth for you. Oh, right, I'm going to the, Oh, no! I do not want to fight a level 39 rampaging Mammarist Christ. No, I sure don't. Although, honestly, the PAL I am on is probably the best option for that. We got the rest of the game to fight that kind of thing, so we're just gonna... jump down. Whee! Look at me! He's got wings. I don't know why he can't fly. Alright, I gotta go up here and talk to this guy, which this gets to be very tedious, having to go back and talk to your client about the thing. Like, look, we're evil. We know he's evil. We're on board with it. Do I have to come back and talk to you and get your blessing before I take him out? Because this is not the way games usually work, okay? Like, I don't know who you are. Why am I listening to you, and why are you stopping me from kicking ass? Oh, I gotta stop my cat from chewing on my iPad. This is potentially very, very bad. He doesn't look like he's getting through the case, though. We're a little cold. We'll just talk to this guy. He's not going to kill me while I'm talking to him. He's gone. We had one final request. I need you to kill Victor, because that's always the last thing. It's like, please stop him. I've been on board with this from the beginning. Like, say less. I don't need you to tell me that. Yeah, now we can go back and get my armor. Come on. This is like the longest loading time ever. Yep, my armor's done. So where is it? Did I tell them to put that away? I hope I didn't. Oh, I did. I'm gonna have to go find it in one of my chests now. I bet it's in here. There it is. Okay, I think I feel prepared to deal with this. Oh, let me just make sure that he doesn't need to be re-upped with his... yeah, he's got 110 to go. Nobody else needs to be set up to do anything while I'm gone, I don't think. Alright, yep, 42%. I mean, we've got a little extra power coming through. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna go fight Victor now. This is going to be a long flight. Fortify myself for the journey ahead. All right. And we are not freezing now, thank goodness. No, don't you dare hurt that foxicle. You leave him alone. You be a good boy. I don't think I'm going to become famous doing this. Like, nobody is saying, like, hey, have you seen that middle-aged lady who baby talks to her pals? Like, nobody's tuning in. I don't care, though. This biome, I think, is maybe the most difficult to get around just in terms of terrain. There's another biome that I haven't actually... This is probably the next place we're going after this, that is more difficult to traverse than this because it's got anti-aircraft artillery. But once you take those out, it's very easy to get around there. Like, it's not that hard if you can fly, but this... There's just so many elevation changes on the Astral Mountains that it gets to be very, very difficult to get around. I mean, this is just straight up. If you don't have enough stamina to get up this hill, you're just going to fall straight back down it and probably get hurt in the process. So it's just very, very treacherous. I need some tea or some coffee or something, like a nice hot drink. Something to, you know, make my throat a little less raw. That was worth it. Let's get this, see if we can get this egg over here. Oh, we picked it up. Hey, that was pretty snazzy of us. Yeah, that's the save point right next to the tower, so we're very close. We just have to make it up this mountain. I hope we can make it up there before we run out of stamina. We're gonna be fine. I don't generally try to do stuff in this game I'm not confident I can pull off, because I don't like seeing my pals get hurt. It makes me sad. This lady's got some kind of quest for me. I'll talk to her real quick. So you have to catch them a Wumpo. I'm like, oh, no big deal. You just carry them around in your pocket. It's fine. Where's the tower? It's down here. Oh, do we feel ready to do this? I don't know. We're about to find out. We're not really going to lose anything. Let's attack. And we are not getting the buff from the Mammoris Curry anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again. I think those are the 4 we're going to end up using. This is going to be brutal. Like, I really, this is the first boss battle. I'm truly worried that I'm not going to make it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Xbox. If you freeze up on me, so help me. So help me. And Victor is a cool-looking guy. Like, this is a very cool boss. I like his hair. And his boots. Like, Victor knows how to dress. And I'd love to catch a Shadow Beak, but this is not how you do it. You can't catch the bosses. We're gonna have one, though, believe me. Alright, chill it. Now we're gonna let you take a swing at him first. Really, our goal is to just, okay, how much... Let's let chill it out. Come on, buddy. The question is, can I keep my chill it alive long enough that he can make this? Because defense always tends to be my my Achilles heel. I mean, at this point, I'm basically just kind of watching my pals do the damage and trying not to get myself killed. The Chillet's holding his own, though. I'm actually very impressed with how Chillet is doing. And then after, let's pull him back in so he doesn't get hurt. All right, bring him back out. Let's let Blaz... Okay, all right, there we go, there we go. Come on, Chillet. And we got almost 4 minutes. Like, it used to get 10 minutes, but they also, like, you know, they adjusted their HP accordingly. So he's got about half as much HP, but you get half as much time. Let's let Mother Monster give a shot at him, because I haven't really let her fight yet. She's not going to be as effective, because... Oh, Shadowbeak isn't ice-based. I thought he was. Okay, he's not ice. He's just dark, so I need a dragon. Quiverin doesn't have the defense that Chillet does, though. Come on, Chillet. I know you can do it, buddy. You're going to do it, like, right here, right now. Yes! Yes! First try! First try! Even with the quality of life, I normally can't get it on the first try. Like, Shadowbeak has killed me so many times. It is not even funny. Oh! Oh! Yes! Okay, that was good. Oh, that worked out great. Great. No notes. That's how you want that to go. So now we gotta go talk to the guy who sent, or the lady who sent us here. Come. All right. We're gonna do this the fun way. No, we're not. We're not gonna be able to do this a super fun way because we gotta be on the Blasmet. Okay, there we go. Now, again, I said no fall damage. So we're just gonna go the fast way. Whee! I think Kitsune is one of the ones that protects you against the weather a lot. I wonder if the... I don't think they're going to give me their Kitsune, but I'd love to catch one. This Fox Sparks Christ. Those are cute. It is a little funny that we've got Fox Sparks Christ and then we've got Foxicle, which more or less looks the same. Let's pick this up. More dog coins. Alright, what do I get for this? Oh, I didn't even know I could talk to that guy. Do I have 10 quartz on me? What level am I? Am I level 60 yet? Yes! It's not quite as cold here as it is up on the mountain. So where's next? I think the next one is a finite for a drink. Okay, that's... We're going to Saya on the Moonflower Tower. But I think we can actually... I mean, we have a good chance of surviving that, actually. What is this? This is a Munchel, right? No, that's a Foxicle. All right. I squeezed my can by accident. Excuse me. Okay, he's still working on pal metal ingots, so in the meantime... You know, actually, almost everything I've got going on right now is going to be grindy. So I think probably the best thing for me to do is probably going to be to log off for a little while and let my pals do their thing. And I am probably going to be back later. I'm not sure. But I appreciate you coming out to watch this morning, and I will see you next time. Thank you.